Okay guys, so this is a game where I am playing
Minions have
Ziggs,
spawned.
my opponent is Zed, they have a Hecarim, we have a Pantheon in the jungle, and this is a game where I'm really gonna put my carry pants on and carry the whole game for my team. At some point of the game our AD carry and the top lane are doing very bad job and dying all the time, but with my wave clearing, sieging and getting some objectives and getting really fat, I'm gonna end up 16 kills and 1 death in this game. I'm really gonna put the game in our favor. Our Pantheon though is doing a great job throughout this game. Zed is doing a really nice job also in this game, and Hecarim also. So this game is gonna be pretty much determined by the mid laners, because we're the two people that are gonna be fed in this game, like uh, really fast. So let's see how this is gonna progress. I'm just gonna rewind a little bit. This is a poking. I have shown this in many games. He's melee ranged. I'm very poke heavy champion, and my management again is very good with Ziggs. At this point, I'm just trying to trade a few bombs with him when he's trying to land his Qs, but with the distance that I'm just keeping from him, I am denying him the opportunity to make more plays over me and actually get me low. I have used one potion and he has used his only potion, so I have the extra sustain now in the lane, and I'm continuing with the poke. I'm gonna force him out of the lane, although he ends up getting back in the game because he gets a lot of kills from different, mainly from bottom. But my job here is just put the pressure on him and eventually get that tower, which is gonna swing a lot of things in our favor. So at level 4, I'm full HP, half mana. He's forced to go back. I'm getting a little bit of advantage here. And you see in this game I itemize Ziggs in a very different way from usual, just because I'm playing versus AD heavy team comp, pretty much just singed, but I'm not really afraid of singed AP damage at this point. So I'm gonna itemize very differently from other games. I get this first item that has boots. It's okay. Gonna fast forward a little bit. Just CS is even now, but I'm gonna be a little bit ahead of experience. When you wanna recall as a mid laner, your job first is to try to miss as little CS as you can. So this means that you're gonna have to recall when you have the whole wave cleared and you're pushing. Yeah, that makes a play top. I did blink that he is going top. My top laner didn't react, so he did get a kill here. I'm using this time to just get ahead of him, and I'm doing that very well. I'm gonna stop the wave here because I don't wanna overextend versus Hecarim. Hecarim is really strong for ganking from behind, and with that he can actually be deadly. So I'm trying to keep the lane in my favor, and this is opening up an opportunity for my jungler to gank. As you can see, I'm gonna take home. Don't just telegraph that my jungler is here. Eventually we're gonna get a flash out of him. We don't manage to get the kill, but it's okay. At this stage, a flash is uh, equally as good as a kill. Well, a little bit less, but he jumped. I tried to put him back with my W. He flashes straight up, and he does get half HP from that, which is a lot for me. I can put pressure on him. Notice how I'm lane controlling this to some point where my my minions are way more than his, and I am gonna just push the wave faster because of that, so that the tower is gonna hit them. But I'm still gonna keep my distance. I'm kind of scared of this Hecarim. Hecarim is very strong in the early game, ganking from the top. So lane control in this matchup is really vital in the early stages. Let's fast forward a little bit. I'm gonna keep my distance still here and get my blue buff. As said, in this matchup, especially versus Zed, which is energy-based champion, you really need to get the full sustain of your abilities and the mana regeneration. My build path here is very different, and I'm gonna itemize first for Zonias, and this is gonna make me struggle with mana throughout half the game. At some point I decide to actually go for some mana regeneration, but that's gonna be probably around 17-18 minutes from here. That is doing a nice job CSing, considering that I have been putting so much pressure on him, and the Jungle gank actually helped me a lot. So pushing the wave and backing. This way I'm gonna miss as little CS as possible, and I'm gonna actually pretty much use like only 2 or 3 CS at the end. Let's see, yeah, I missed 1 CS overall, which is very good price for backing and getting an item. I'm starting to build that armor because I feel that Zed may be a threat to me, and I want that Zonias. It's not gonna be the case in this game, since he's gonna be focusing more on roaming than getting kills on me, but that may have been an influence because I got that Zonias early. So what I wanna do here is for some objectives. I really want to get that tower at some point so that the map pressure is gonna be in our favor. I'm gonna try to gank here because I see that my bottom lane is struggling, and she's gonna barrel troll. I could get the kill here, but they got it. So I'm gonna put him back, launch him with my E so that he cannot just run straight that way. So I'm putting it as close to the wall as possible and get the kill. We get double here, and the ghost wing is in our favor, and we get the kill. This is pretty much determined by my gank and the Pantheon. We did play that very well and get the Drake after it, and we saved our tower because I didn't stay for Drake. That is very nice at tower pushing. Our Wukong will come back here eventually. Zed is hitting there. As I spot him going for top lane, I start going there too. I'm putting a nice ultimate here just for the extra damage that they're gonna get. And I'm gonna kill Sin. Eventually they're gonna try to jump on me. I don't get very much mana, so I decide to put Flash. Better safe than sorry, they say. So my choice here is either to stay and push this lane or go back to middle lane. I do decide to stay around middle lane for this game for quite a lot, because I really don't want to give him more advantage in this game than the kills that he's gonna get eventually. So I am trying to put the pressure on middle lane, and it's actually gonna be very gank heavy. As you see, 3 people are coming here. I managed to go. They start. I use the barrier, try to disperse them. Gonna run, don't wanna really stop. I forced a lot of them. They used pretty much everything they had, and the end is 1 for 1. But most importantly, they're a wall, and they're gonna get. They're not gonna get my tower. For a 3-man gank, that's very decent result. And Pantheon is actually playing really well this game. He's gonna end up getting this kill. I don't know why Ezreal really stayed here, but this is a very nice play by Pantheon. Check out his channeling over him. And he didn't get. He has a lot of damage at this point. Now we get DC, but it's okay. So fast forwarding a bit. Hecarim is gonna try to kill. Again, very nice play. I'm gonna try to stop them here. I hit my ult on all of them. And I don't have vision here where he's going, so he's gonna actually manage to escape by our sliver. I'm kind of annoyed out of that, but check what's gonna happen after that. They think that they did good, and they're probably right, but not in this case. They stacked, one auto attack, get out of range, spam everything, about you. If I had gotten Zed, who lived on very little HP, this would be just an amazing play. I had the choice to just push the wave here, but at this hill, it's better to just back. And the minion wave is gonna stay in the middle of the lane, so I'm not that concerned about it. Our Caitlyn is gonna start dropping kills like crazy in a second. She's gonna be 0-5 I think, and she's gonna be 0-5 too in a little bit. So I'm very focused on staying in the middle lane here. I also wanna check the rotation of Zed, so I'm putting that forward so that my bottom lane has a little bit less pressure. They get double kill here. I'm trying. Oh, I gotta rewind a little bit here, so that you see what's gonna happen. Eventually, rewind. I do make a little mistake here. Check out Pantheon is. I noticed that Pantheon is fighting Hecarim, and that Zed is coming. So I put a little bit of pressure here. That W that I put here for extra damage is actually gonna cost me a few kills, because if I jumped over the wall and fought them, I would get more. I missed my ultimate here because I thought that he would go aggro. Nevertheless, I actually think that the better choice was to just jump over the wall with my W and fight them straight up, since they were very low. Nevertheless, my main focus, as I said here, is get that middle tower. So as I know that Zed is bottom and missing from my lane, I'm just gonna put the pressure here and I'm gonna get that tower. At the same time, Zed is getting a kill bottom. I don't know why my team actually stayed there, but that was not a good decision because I was backing, and I did blink that I'm gonna be middle and set to them to back, but you know, solo queue players do what they please. So they're gonna start using my tower. This is where Ziggs really shines. They really want to take my tower since I got there and put the balance on the middle lane. But you cannot really put it versus Ziggs. His wave clear 2 burst is so good. You can wave here with pretty much every ability. There is a fight here that starts, and it's not in our favor because Ziggs rank is here. I'm trying to save Wukong. Eventually he's gonna die because Ziggs cools him. And what can I really do? I don't really want to stay in here because Singe can fling me, Blitz can CC me, and I'm gonna die. So I'm gonna decide to just go back to middle lane, farm more, see my farm. By far the highest in the game, but Zed has 4 kills. Caitlyn has died 2 times and 0 kills, 4 times 0 kills. Only Pantheon is my support in the game. At least for now. Eventually we're gonna get as I push and I see that Zed is getting, we're gonna immediately counter the Drake. Pantheon immediately comes here, so that's pretty much equal goal. Yeah, I prefer towers than Drake, but it's still something, and actually the goal is in our favor. Let's check. I have 6.5, even though he has as much skills as me. I am pretty much 800 in front of him, so That's pretty good for this stage of the game, considering that he got 4 kills outside of my lane. They really want to get that tower. I'm gonna fast forward for a bit. I'm seeing that everybody roams the top lane. I don't have the mana to help them, so I just try to zone as much as I can and start recalling. The fight is gonna continue here. I don't know if we're actually gonna get anything out of it. Maybe a kill on someone. No, not really. Bottom lane is gonna die 1v1 in a second. But overall, when I know that I don't have mana, there is no reason for me to just stick. Better get the mana back, get my item. I have Zonias, and you can see that I'm itemizing Lich Bane in this game, and you're gonna see the impact that this Lich Bane is gonna have in a few minutes. It's by far the best choice that I made in this game to go for Lich Bane instead of Rabadon, because the extra damage on my auto attacker is actually gonna get me, like, I think 4 kills that I would not get with a Rabadon. And I'm gonna start. We do get that kill. He starts going that way. I flash. I E. I Q. I sorry. And I killed him. So Sheen actually did a good job here because I did an auto attack. I do want that blue buff again. I'm focusing on defending this. They're putting so much resources into just sieging that mid and pushing that mid that they're wasting way too much time versus I'm the best champion in for deep pushing lanes and defending the tower. So eventually I do want to say this so much that I waste my, and this is the best decision here. If this tower drops at this stage, things may actually go very wrong. Singe is pretty much 2v1ing the top at this stage. He's very strong, he has allies and a lot of mana. His HP is actually very insane. Hecarim is going there, I'm staying here. If I knew that if we had vision, I would start roaming at this point, but we didn't, so I'm just gonna try to kill that guy, and he's gonna make the mistake to try to kill me. I do have a ward here, so I know what he's thinking. Man, if I hit the Ziggs, he may die. No bro, you're gonna die. So he does that, I zone, and Lich Bane gets the kill. Just that extra damage on my auto attack. It's so strong that Blitz doesn't even expect the damage. So at this point I'm 6 kills. I have my main items that I was trying to get. I'm gonna get another kill at bottom here. He did get the tower though. The Lich Bane damage is just insane at this stage. I don't know if I would get that kill with Rabadon, or at least I feel that Lich Bane secured some more easy damage, which is an auto attack, and it's 100% gonna strike him. Zed in the meanwhile, because Caitlyn of course died, is gonna take my tower, which I so much want to defend, but I did want to defend this one too. They both got killed at the end, so not really worth it, and he's putting a lot of pressure here, but I think I'm gonna lose here, or I don't have, yeah, I'm gonna lose as I come near him so that I can put the pressure on him. I did save that tower, it's on little HP, but it's still up. Otherwise, if he did get 2 towers out of this, we would be pretty screwed in this situation, so better save it. I'm starting the Rabadon. At some point my damage is gonna be just insane. 7 kills, check the... I'm like pretty much 3k gold ahead of everyone in my team. Okay. We're blinking the Drake is gonna be here. I think that I'm the one that's saying that, and I really want that objective just to get the other guys that are in my team to get some gold, because I don't want to be the one that is gonna have the most the biggest impact. Yeah, I'm gonna have the biggest impact, but I don't wanna be the only one that has the damage to deal with them. So we do get this very nice set. Bolt one, good one by Blitz. You gotta do these. I almost got that kill. I don't want to overextend. I know that Hecarim is here. My team is not really reacting. That Caitlyn is just a retard full game. Just doing nothing. Zed is gonna try to get a kill, and we're gonna actually turn it around. I don't wanna overextend the 6 when they have stacked people here that can crowd control me. I'm gonna try to get that guy. I didn't hit that bomb, but it was very close, so I think it's worth it. I'm gonna try to defend it. Oh, and he's gonna die. Flash, Lich Bane, GG. That's the system rampage. Damn, who's playing that? So I'm gonna fast forward for a bit. A lot of blinks. I think that I'm blinking this because I know that this Caitlyn is just full on retard. Start again. Giving another kill to Zed. Like, what the hell is that, bro? You're not even farming properly. She's always split pushing and she's still 50 DPS behind. I'm the highest in the game. And I think that I'm doing most of the job in my team, because I did get these 2 Drakes. I did get the bottom kills. I did roam a few times, and I'm really getting that middle tower is vital at this point. Getting the buff. Fast forward a little bit, nothing interesting around. Ezreal is very strong at this point of the game. You can see he just deleted. And as this happens, what I'm gonna do is gonna try to defend another tower because my team is failing to do it. I go there, I do just want to wave here as fast as possible and put some pressure on them so that they don't get another objective, which is gonna switch the goat actually in their favor. There is a fight here, so I do wanna join it. Pantheon is doing a great job. Notice how I did that W. That ultimate is not doing much to them because they are fed, but that Q does land on him and it deals a lot of damage. Since this is a beast at this point of the game, so I don't really want to deal with him. He's very tanky for me, but yes, 3 members is him at this point. We're gonna chase him for a little, and I would get the kill here, but Wukong gets it. I am actually happy that he's gonna get the kill because he was very useless before that. He's getting a good damage now though. So he's gonna have impact in the game, which is very important. As I said, I don't want to be the only threat that they gotta care for, because this is gonna make them just focus me so hard. And if I accidentally die before a team fight starts, this may be a disaster. This Caitlyn, yeah, not even gonna comment that. Gonna die? Are you gonna die? Oh, he flashed. Okay, I'm spotting the map, so I'm trying to go there as they are stacking here. Gonna fast forward for a little bit. We're gonna get that kill, I think, and I'm gonna be the one to get it. I do want to get the kill more than Pantheon, because he does have the damage that he needs at this stage, and if I have Rabadons now, so I'm really beastly. Failed Zonias, no one saw that.
Purple team's turret.
They got the second tower. I tried to wave here with my ult, but they're getting control. Check out these 2 towers mean control over our top side. Let's see what's gonna happen with this team fight. I am actually at bottom. at this point because Hecarim was pushing. I really don't want to give them objectives. I prefer giving them a free kill than an objective through this game because I feel that they are stacking way better than our team. They're just going in group as 3 or 4 men and just destroying one person as many times we see with Wukong and in this fight here. So what's gonna get me here is Wukong. I think that he's gonna get a kill on this. I'm not sure. Yeah, that's the best choice that he could make here. So I did spot that in the game while playing. So I'm thinking that this Wukong is not that bad because he did get the good decision to go for them and not just run because he was doomed anyway. I'm farming as much as I can. Check the farm. I'm 40 CS ahead of everyone else and a significant 100 from the split pushing Caitlyn. We get another objective because they were stacked here. That's good decision making by Pantheon and me just to defend objectives and try to get these drakes. Actually, drakes and objectives are pretty much what so far are keeping the rest of the team in the game because otherwise only me and he would be getting the kills and getting ahead in the game, but that would not be enough. Let's see what's gonna happen here. Zed duped very nicely. Good Zed mechanics. I think that guy is a good Zed player, especially like he didn't win the lane because he was actually afraid of playing 1v1. I did pretty much outplay him in a few situations, but his roams have been spot on. And at this point, check my damage. I do predict that he's gonna E out, so I did put that one out. I'm zoning him with W, zoning him with that double kill. Very nice fight for us, and the chance to get pressure. Zed is actually focusing on that, but there is no way that I'm gonna get to top that fast or help stopping it, so I do decide to get the second tower here with Karma, since most of their team is dead, only Zed is alive, and we do get the tower here. I'm gonna back off straight after that, gonna fast forward, getting everything on the way that I can, just using the W to get the distance away from any threat, get the blue buff, very important again. I'm level 18 and we're actually gonna see here that Zed is level 16, 15, 16, 16, 15, 17, 16, 15, and I'm now the highest level that I need, and I have the void staff and the sword shoes. Check that I started itemizing the tier very late, but I had some real mana issues at some point, so I decided just to put that on here, and I would just not touch it for a little bit. As a last item, I would decide to go for Sapphire or Sapphire. I don't know how it's pronounced, to be honest. Okay, we're starting something here. Yeah, this is just the lead vein damage destroyed half of this HP. So in this point of the game, I'm doing so much damage that, and again the lead vein gets the kill because I knew that the auto attack was gonna give the double damage, and so on. I did flash for it. I couldn't really chase to them. I tried to rather hit back Blitzcrank to actually go back, but it was a little bit of a mistake. Blitzcrank is okay. Are we gonna get that? Yeah, we're gonna get that. So again, very nice from Pantheon here. He made the play. I did make the play here. He did make the play here. So really nice player. I enjoyed playing with him. There should be, at least in games like this, like if I was the only one playing good, maybe they could still win it, but I did have one more player that is playing good as me, so that's gonna eventually win the gold 10k for us at this point. Caitlyn, let's see the gold. She is actually, with all the objectives that we took, she is still behind. Wukong is, oh, he's ahead now. So the CSing and the objectives are actually helping him. And as I said, I think that he is a good player. Overall, he just has a rough laning phase. But I am just a monster at this point. I'm 3k over the second one in the game. My damage is pretty insane. So let's fast forward for some fights. The game is close to an end, so the final fight is gonna be happening soon. Zed is deciding to. I could zone yes here, but I didn't because I did hit the two main targets here. Check out Sint is trying to rescue me, and that damage is just insane that I'm putting on him. Blitz trying to hook me and do something, but yeah, at this point of the game, I have all the items that I need to be just a monster. Especially, you saw how I nuked that Sin. He tried to rush me, and half the way he was like 30% HP. We're gonna get the Drake here. I don't remember actually if they surrendered, or they. I think they're gonna surrender. Or no, I'm gonna get one more kill, so there may be a fight. I'm gonna fast forward a little bit. For a little bit. Let's see. So, yeah, I do remember that. The damage. Just the damage. Nothing more to say. This one would. Since trying to do some like retarded stuff here, trying to just delay us. He actually made us recall here. But at this point of the game, the goal is in my favor. 5k ahead of that. And I am full build, Sapphire build. I am pretty much unkillable at this point, and my damage is very retarded. So at the end, they do surrender, I think. Or oh, why is that happening? Okay. Sorry about my editing skills again. I'm not very used to using these programs, so I may do some mistakes. But the whole point of these videos is to just show you how I'm playing physics, what I'm thinking about in the games, and yeah, they actually surrender. So this is a game where pretty much I did most of the part. Pantheon helped. He did a really good job early game.